Now, 13 WHAM Sports.
The most notable individual award in sports will find its way into its 79th trophy case tonight. The Heisman Trophy will be awarded to one of 3 college football players in just a couple of hours live at New York's Times Square. First up, Manti Te'o, the emotional leader of Notre Dame, is looking to become the first ever defensive player to win the Heisman. Te'o racked up a staggering 103 tackles and 7 interceptions from the inside linebacker position. In his 4 years with the Irish, he has helped take them from irrelevant to undefeated and playing for a national championship. His biggest competition tonight is the kid they call Johnny Football. Johnny Manziel, the redshirt freshman looking to become the first freshman to ever win the prestigious award. Having gained over 4,600 total yards this season, he has not only made his claim as a top quarterback in college football, but the best player. Johnny Football was not all stats this year, though, as he had his Heisman moment when he beat then #1 Alabama while leading the Aggies to a 10-2 record. Another dual-threat quarterback could have his say in this race as well. Colin Klein had 37 total touchdowns for the Wildcats this season. And if you think the Heisman should represent the most valuable player in the country, you probably like Klein. He has carried K-State on his back for the last couple of years, and this season he has them at 11-1 and in the Fiesta Bowl, just 1 win short of a national title appearance. On the hardwood, Syracuse will continue their homestand against Section 5 product Christian White and his Monmouth Hawks. Cuse will be looking to go 8-0 on the year. We'll have highlights of that tonight at 10 and 11. High school hoops today, East Aurora came a long way to visit Pittsford Sutherland. Early on, off the miss, Cam Pincus for the offensive board. The put-up is good, plus the foul. The Knights are up early. But East Aurora came right back at him. James Ritchie, the man with the flow, goes baseline for the bucket. We're all tied up. Then for Sutherland, it's Will Felton. Gets the feed down low to Ben Swisher. The nice spin move gets Swisher free. He gets 2. But the Blue Devils were just too much today. Ritchie once again drives. This time kicks the Camden Weir for the corner jumper. East Aurora wins on the road 57-44. As it looks more and more likely there will be no NHL this year, the kids of Section 5 continue to entertain us on the ice. One of those is Brockport. The Blue Devils were 4-0 before taking on Spencerport today. Already 1-0, Brockport looking to make it 2, but Matt Sarley stacks the pads for the big save. Spencerport just stays 1 back. But the second period still 1-0 off the faceoff. Zach Coughlin drills the slap shot through traffic. That finds net, 2-0 Brockport. Then later, still in the second, loose puck goes to Danny Viscardi. The wrister finds a hole. Now 3-0 Blue Devils. It's getting ugly. They weren't letting up, though. Near the end of the period, Brandon Henshaw on the breakaway. That makes it 4-0. They would go on to win 4-1. McQuaid leading the way in Class A at 5-0. They hosted Salmon River. The Knights already up 1-0. Some tick-toe passing right here. Ends up with a Tyler Goki goal. It's now 2-0 McQuaid. And just 10 seconds later, Goki barely had enough time to celebrate his goal. Michael Campbell gets the puck out in front and buries it. 3-0 Knights. It was 4-0 in the second. We'll update that score for you later. And finally, Fairport in Greece to play the Lightning today. The Red Raiders get on the board first as Nick Boyd centers to Mitch DeRuyter for the goal. This would become a trend. Not long after, Kyle Spakes takes the puck down the right side. Sniper, top corner, 2-0 Fairport. It's a rough start for the Lightning. It gets tougher here. But there's something to be happy about. The scramble in front, goalie looks down and out, but Adam Jarvis from his back makes the glove save. Fairport halted for a moment. But a couple minutes later, Fairport gets their third. As Cameron Gebhardt takes a shot, it's deflected in by Spakes. Fairport was up 3-0 after 1. We'll have a final on that at 10 and 11. For Sports, I'm Jay Conan. The Amerks are back here practicing at Blue Cross Arena, but this time there's a twist. Young stars such as Cody Hodgson and Marcus Foligno are here instead of Buffalo because of the NHL. After playing 5 of the last 7 games on the road, the Bills are back here in Buffalo. But one thing we'll be missing on Sunday, about 15,000 fans. The players and coaches both know They need a win to fill those. As you can see, the Section 5 hockey season is officially underway here at Lakeshore Hockey Rink. And the big stories today, the Aquinas Fighting Irish taking the ice for the first time since 2010. Yeah, Mike, even though the Bills got a much-needed win on Sunday against Jacksonville, it was not without a few major losses. Star wide receiver Stevie Johnson did not practice today, and on Sunday... The Tony Collins Foundation and Golf Classic is, as Tony Collins would say, this year at the 4th Annual Golf Classic, Tony and 8 of his former NFL teammates held an auction.
5 is going once, 425 twice.
Can't tell you're not.
Won by Peter Rogers.
And golf tournament to benefit the Arc of Yates Autism Program. One of those players in attendance was former Buffalo Bill Doug Flutie, who holds the fight against autism very close to his heart.
Oh, absolutely. You know, the benefactor is Autism and Autism Foundations. I have a foundation that I've had for 13 years. It's very near and dear to our hearts because of our son Dougie, who was diagnosed at age 3 17 years ago.
This is the first time the Tony Collins Foundation has partnered up with the Arc of Yates Autism Program, but Collins hopes to make it a long-term relationship.
Right now, we're going to be probably sticking with the autism a little bit more than anything right now. We'll probably get a partnership with them, but we'll still try to help other organizations in the community.
His only regret is not starting this foundation sooner.
You know, I was raised, my mom and dad raised me to be a giver, and I should have started this a long time ago. But you know, trying to get it going now, and hopefully we'll be going on for the next 20-25 years.
Though it was the adults that got to play here on the course with the NFL players, they all had one common theme. This was just for the kids. In Penn Yan, Jakob Honan, 13 WHAM Sports.